The Shoes from Blum Street by Victoria Adler Sharon. Dedicated to our beloved grandchildren, Romy, Elon, Gaia, and Matan. It was that magical time of evening, long before midnight. The moon stretched out, and night fell on the house on Blum Street. All the Shoes living in the house got ready to go to bed. Suddenly, soft footsteps echoed throughout the house. All the Shoes were waiting to see who had come to visit them at this late hour. At the entrance to the bedroom was none other than a tiny, lovely, and regal glass slipper. The Shoes began to whisper with excitement, "Who is this? What is she doing here? Perhaps she took a wrong turn?" The first to greet the glass slipper were a pair of black military boots. They had a long and exhausting day, and all they wanted was to sleep. "Pardon me," the glass slipper addressed them. "Did you happen to see my twin sister? I'm here to take her back to dreamland." The military boots responded in the negative and immediately went back to sleep. They were sure it had all been a dream. The glass slipper continued down the hall, where she met a pair of brown cowboy boots who were having a nighttime conversation with a delicate pair of pink ballet slippers. They didn't even notice her. The glass slipper did not want to interrupt the friendly conversation and hurried on her way. After that encounter, the glass slipper immediately ran into a pair of high-heeled green shoes. "Who are you looking for?" the green shoes asked her. "I'm looking for my twin sister. I'm here to take her back to dreamland." The tall shoes replied that they had seen no glass slippers, and the guest continued down the corridors of the house. Suddenly, the glass slipper heard whispered giggles. It was a pair of orange sandals who exchanged experiences and recounted how they had spent the entire day running wild outside, in the yard, the street, the stores. "Pardon me," the glass slipper addressed them. "Did you happen to see my twin sister?" The sandals glanced at her and then returned to their giggling. The glass slipper, somewhat insulted, carried on. The glass slipper reached the shoe drawers. Perhaps her twin sister was hiding here? The glass slipper eagerly opened the drawers. The drawers were padded with gentle silk fabric, and within were serenely placed fancy blue Sunday shoes, robust white sneakers, and a pair of festive party shoes. "Pardon me," the glass slipper addressed them. "Did you happen to see my twin sister? I'm here to take her to dreamland." The shoes in the drawers stared at each other with wonder. They had no idea where dreamland was or what this strange guest wanted. The glass slipper closed the padded drawers in disappointment. Suddenly, she heard a faint voice. "Hey, glass slipper!" The glass slipper turned around and saw a pair of colorful rubber flip-flops. "Tell us about dreamland," asked the rubber flip-flops. "All we have ever seen were the beach and the pool. Tell us, where is dreamland?" "Far away and very near," responded the glass slipper. "There is a special and magical place where time stands still. There, behind the tall shelf, live together princes, clowns, dwarves, and witches." The glass slipper went on and told about a glorious ball that was held that night in dreamland, and that her twin sister had gone missing in the happy celebration. The glass slipper had turned here and there, asking whether anyone could tell her where her twin sister was. but no one knew. She had to carefully climb down from the tall shelf until she landed on a velvety carpet decorated with golden flowers. At first, she was frightened, but was eventually able to overcome her fear. She crossed the carpet, walked and walked, searched every corner, until without even noticing it, she had arrived in the kingdom of shoes. Shoe by shoe, more pairs began to gather around the glass slipper and listen to her stories. There were flat purple simple shoes, old yellow slippers, warm and comfy, the green high-heeled shoes, and a pair of gray shoes with long shoelaces. All listened with great curiosity to the incredible stories and the thrilling experiences of their dreamland guest. The glass slipper felt loved and important, and for a moment forgot the purpose of her visit. But then a pair of impressive high-heel red stilettos appeared at the door. The moment they walked in, all the other shoes immediately fell silent. It turned out that the high-heeled red stilettos were the queens of all the shoes of the house on Blum Street. The red high-heeled stilettos looked down at the tiny glass slipper. "What are you doing here? You don't even belong here." "I'm looking for my twin sister. I'm here to take her back to Dreamland." The commotion grew louder as all the shoes rushed from the glass slipper to the red high-heeled stilettos. The house slippers embraced them warmly. The simple shoes threw themselves at their heels and offered to get them whatever they desired. The green high-heeled shoes offered to carry the queen with them to wherever she wished. And the long laced shoes wrapped themselves around them. All except for a pair of cute and tiny baby shoes that stood quietly in the corner and did not understand what all the fuss was about. After all, they had yet to step outside the house on Blum and have yet to see anything aside from that room. In the meantime, midnight had come, and all the shoes fell asleep, and silence spread throughout the house. The glass slipper understood that she would not find her twin sister, and decided to return to Dreamland on her own. Just as the clock struck midnight, the glass slipper returned to Dreamland. And guess who she found there? That's right, she found her twin sister, the other glass slipper. As it would seem, while the glass slipper was searching for her sister, her twin was searching through the kingdom of shoes as well, until she too returned to Dreamland. The glass slipper, who terribly missed each other, embraced joyfully. They promised each other they would always look after one another, because that is what you do when you love each other.